If you are applying to an EMBA program, then your grades might be 20 years old. And many EMBA programs are test optional. So what exactly do the EMBA programs care about? First, they care that you have the ability to contribute in the classroom. You've made management decisions or led people. You don't need to be the CEO to get into an EMBA program, but unlike a full-time MBA for someone with 5 years of experience, there's an expectation that you've exercised your influence, made your impact, made choices that had consequence. The EMBA AdCom assumes that the students in its classes will be in advanced stages of their careers and become a network for each other. They want to know that the senior sourcing manager at Caterpillar isn't in a class with a junior analyst from Walmart. They want to know that a high threshold has been achieved and that seniority, that's what the admissions office looks for more than stats. Second, the AdCom wants to know that you need an MBA and that you are committed to the program. Maybe that sounds obvious, but admissions officers are concerned that some might not understand the significant demands of the program, including significant time away from home on weekends and international travel at times. They're concerned that you might drop out a few months after the program begins because it's just taking too much from your professional or personal life or both. So they want to know that you've spoken with not just your supervisor, but also your family, and that there's buy-in from all parties. They want to know that you get it too. If you can't prove your commitment, you don't stand a chance. This is more foundational than your GPA or GMAT in some ways. Third, they want to see some quantitative aptitude, but it doesn't need to be from your GPA, GMAT, GRE, or EA. If you've been in a highly analytical environment, you've been analyzing media trends to make ad buying decisions, you've been trading bonds like my first EMBA applicant ever, whose grades were actually kind of pitiful and whose GMAT wasn't much better, but ultimately he got into a top program because he had the experience. If you have been senior in evaluating P&Ls, you get the point. Ideally, you'll have some sort of proxy, some evidence that says that they can bet on you, and in many cases, that should be enough.